Greetings, citizen. Today we have another Hangar video. There was a patch today. We're up to patch 9. There wasn't a lot of great deal of stuff added. This patch is mainly bug fixes and back-end changes in preparation for future modules and things coming to the Hangar. I mean, the patch was 2 gig, so for the amount of content they added, I mean, there's probably a lot of data added for the weapons test module maybe, and things like that. What they did change was add client-side persistence. Basically, the patch notes state that any changes you make inside the Hangar are permanent and are saved when you log out of the client. When you log back in, the changes will still be there. Obviously, the biggest benefit of this is the holotable. So if you play around with the holotable, you'll likely find this very useful. For instance, if I take one of these repeaters off of my Aurora, and go to my Hornet here and switch to repeater for one of these neutron cannons at the front. Yeah, one of those. If I switch it for one of those, then if I log out now and back in, those changes should remain. I mean, as it was before, any changes you made when you logged out and back in, it would reset. I had hoped that when they said that changes to your Hangar are permanent, that meant all changes. Ideally, what I wanted was the spacesuit changes to be persistent. I'm not keen on this, default spacesuit, and I don't like being bold. The privateer suit is pretty awesome, and I read these patch notes and thought, cool, I could change to the privateer suit, log out, log back in, and I'll start with the privateer suit automatically. But that's not the case. The privateer suit, when you switch suit, that seems to still stay between logouts. I'm sure that's something that they'll change in the future. The main feature, or the main thing you want people to have at the moment is obviously for the changes to the holotable to remain persistent. Other than that, they added this trophy case here. As you can see, my one is empty. Based on the patch notes, there's going to be a number of different things you can put in this trophy case. At the moment, I believe there are 3 different things you can put in there. If you were one of the original golden ticket holders, your golden ticket will be displayed in this trophy case, and I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures from some of the lucky golden ticket holders or videos just to see what that's like in their hangars. Other than that, the other 2 items you can see in there at the moment are the 2943 Gamescom trophy, which was sold for a limited time around about the Gamescom event to help finance the trip and the party they had there. So the RSI Zeus model that you can buy in the Voyager Direct store, which I believe is for 5,000 credits. If you purchase that shows up in this Hangar here. There's the photo of the trophy case on the RSI website. In the post that outlined the actual patch changes, there's a picture of the trophy case that shows those 3 things in there, so you can see what they look like. I'm kind of, a little bit tempted to pick up the Zeus module just to have something in there, but $5 for a ship that looks like, well, the Zeus, which looks like a space shuttle, to sit in my trophy case, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. The only other real change apart from fixes was the fish tank. They added some stuff in here. You've got the helmet there in the center was added. They also added some coral and this grosso here on the left. I'll probably link in or do a comparison, split to a piece of some footage of the fish tank from a previous video, just to kind of see the differences side by side, so to speak. But it definitely looks different. The Hangar looks pretty cool. I mean, sorry, the helmet looks pretty cool in there. I want more fish. I guess we'll get more fish later, but at least they're giving the fish we have at the moment a bit more to look at, which is definitely a good thing. Other than that, the only real changes here are, cosmetic and a lot of little bug fixes. There are still a bunch of bugs they have in the full patch notes that are issues, really like clipping issues in certain ships, things like that. But they'll go away with time. I'm guessing we are expected another hangar patch, one more hangar patch before the end of the year, which is going to include. Well, it's going to include some more stuff for us to play around with. I think what they actually said in the notes was that there's another patch before New Year, which is going to give citizens some more to play with. The only thing I can assume there is that's going to be the weapons test module, or the weapon test rig they showed us on the live stream a couple of weeks back. I guess that I would assume that is going to be added into the hangar, and big part of why this patch is 2 gig that we downloaded just now is because it's got a lot of the data for that. So we can expect that before the end of the year, which it's getting on now. So it is the 12th of December now, so there's only a couple of weeks left for them to implement that. Here is a short excerpt from the old fish tank for you to compare against. As you can see, the fish tank's a lot emptier. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks in the next video.